Welcome back to my channel, Annettesvantease. I am now licensed drone pilot. Okay, so I just passed my part 107. I will talk about it tomorrow because I don't have my microphone. Yay! I passed! Basically, I wanted to come on here and let anyone know that is planning on taking that test that you do not have to pay $200+ to take some class to pass the test. You can do everything on YouTube. I am going to link some videos in the description. What helped me pass, there was Matt Kendall. He had a study guide, which was very helpful. Tony and Chelsea Northrup also had a study guide, which was very helpful. There was a study guide with the drone home. So basically what I did there is I would read the question, pause it, because they give the answers really quickly, but there were about 200 questions. So at the very end, that's how I pretty much quizzed myself. If you have issues with the sectional chart, I will link something that was helpful there. There was an actual flight trainer who'd put a video out about that. The Electric Monarch Aviation, I think, was that channel's name. And then there was flight patterns. There was like an 8-minute video on flight patterns. So if you want to know what direction the plane is based on the flight pattern, there's a little 8-minute video by Meridian Media that goes over that. So basically what I would recommend are the two study guides and then the questions and answers. And then anything that you may have problems understanding, then find videos to help with that is what I would recommend. I passed with just these videos. Tony and Chelsea Northrup, their video is 7 years old. So I did watch a few current videos to go over new rules on drones for 2024. There were 3 updates to the Tony and Chelsea Northrup video. And that would be remote ID, night flying, and flying over people. So if you understand those new rules, then you'll definitely pass the test. You do not have to pay $150, $200+ to take some YouTubers training content or study guide information. Everything is on YouTube and you can pass on YouTube. So yes, I am now licensed drone pilot. It's actually very important to learn a lot of this stuff because you are flying something that is going hundreds of feet in the air, and some of the military training routes are below 400 feet and the drone is only allowed to go up to 400 feet. So you could be in a military training area and not know it, and that could be very dangerous for a plane. So it's good to know the rules. It's good to know about the weather so that you're not flying on a bad day. Yesterday was totally clear skies and it was so super windy. And I learned that in the training, that if it's clear skies, it's probably not going to be quality air. The air's probably going to have some disruption in it. That's my information on the drone test, the part 107. So again, just watch some YouTube videos. I spent maybe 3-4 days watching a few of the videos. I watched the Matt Kendall and the Tony and Chelsea Northrup videos twice. And then I did the 200 question and answer ones with the drone home and paused it and basically was able to answer those questions. Another tip would be if you have anxiety taking tests, the first couple of questions are going to be really difficult, or at least it wasn't anything that I remember studying, and I don't even remember what the questions were. So what I did is I just bookmarked those, and then I went to like the 3rd question, and then I was able to jump right on in. So just to keep your confidence up, maybe bookmark the first couple of questions if you don't know those, because you will get to questions that you do know the answers to, and then you can come back to those and it be easier to answer. Or maybe those are the 2 that I got wrong. So that's my little update on the part 107. So here's a typical day staying at home base. So I have my hydration vest on and I am getting my 10,000 steps in in the morning. It's already 84 degrees and I'm about halfway there. This is the trail I take on the weekends when I stay here, but I have things to do this weekend. A birthday celebration tonight, so I think I'm gonna take you guys along, do something a little different, because I do van life part-time, which is mainly every weekend, but this is a weekend that will be at home, so follow along. I deserve it. Right, so I'm headed to my friend's house, ride in my friend's vehicle. We're going to dinner and then we're going to a movie, so it should be a fun night. Oh, it's hot though.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. It's that West Coast point of view. Easy when it's always summertime fun. You and I can't react to do. Who cares what the people think? It's been turning kinda gray in Southern California, but I'm allergic to the rain. What happened to euphoria? Don't worry about it, damn thing. I'm too excited. Dark liquor with the palm trees. It's all or nothing, ooh, it's all or nothing. Ignore the signs and socialize. Come and see what you've been missing.
Hey movie fans, thank you for showing up early for Newbie.
Okay, so you got to see my weekend hanging out with friends. I went to dinner and the movies. It was delicious. They have a butcher. On site, so they cut the meat and bring it out, and it was delicious. I don't go out and eat like that very often at all. I did start the video by letting you know that I passed my Part 107, which is the FAA's remote pilot test. So I am now licensed with the FAA to fly a drone, and that's what I want to talk about. Watching Twister was pretty interesting because, you know, they're dealing with weather and tornadoes. So studying for that drone test, I actually understood what they were talking about, and they used weather terms, which was pretty cool. So it's actually very cool watching that movie and hearing the weather stuff, because you actually have to learn that to take that drone test. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week's video and got some information out of it. And if any of you are about to take your drone test, good luck. It is not that bad, but I wish you luck. And thank you so much for watching this week's video. Check back next week for my next adventure.